Yo, so spinning back to some Drake news, man. Drake has been dropping the leaks, like I mentioned earlier to you guys, with the plot twist, and that's how he's been dropping it, and then eventually it ends up on streaming. But that's what I want to say about the Drake thing. Shout out to Drake, because Drake took a page out of Kendrick Lamar's notebook, and the page that I'm talking about is this: Drake has now realized, hey, I don't want to copy strike the creators, the YouTube creators and streaming. I want them to put out the reaction videos to the song that I'm leaking on my Instagram, so that way it spreads faster. So I found this out because I did react to the No Face thing. I put it on my YouTube channel, and I realized that Drake is actually sharing the revenue with me and every creator out there. So shout out to Drake. Clap it up for Drake. Clap it up for Drizzy. Drake is sharing the revenue, meaning, hey, he's not copywriting, striking nobody. He's just making sure that he takes half of what you gain from your reaction, right? So Kendrick Lamar did that with all these songs that he dropped during the diss era, and I think that's a smart decision that Drake has followed suit, and he has adopted that idea, meaning like, yo, because at the end of the day, bro, the YouTube reactors and the streamers, they are what's driving the music. So if you eliminate from them and make them not want to engage with your content, you're only doing yourself a disservice. So Drake is smart enough to realize, hey, let them cook, and he let us cook, bro. So I'm real, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm satisfied in knowing that Drake is on that type of timing. It feels good to understand that Drake, being at that level that he's at, that he's willing to share revenue on something. But with that being said, I would say this about that whole sharing revenue with the content creators and the streamers, my bad. I Googled who it was that was sharing the revenue with me, because I was like, yo, this ain't making sense. And after I figured out the information, this is what I gathered. It says Interstreet Recordings. And then I was like, yo, what is Interstreet Recordings? I had to Google it. Interstreet Recordings is the engine that helps power DistroKid YouTube Content ID feature. Now, if you guys don't know who DistroKid is a distributor that many independent artists, everybody out there on the grind and just putting out their own music that don't got a record label, they're using, right? So somehow they have partnered with Drake on at least the first half of these leaks, or quote unquote leaks, that Drake is giving to Plot Twist, his Instagram, his burner account. They have partnered with them to monetize and to track the people that are choosing to use the sounds or / use the songs from those Instagram pages. So if you're using that, Drake is tracking that, but he's tracking it in a way that is very, very, very new, because we all know Drake got a deal with Universal. He always talk about Lucian. He always talk about like what's going on with his deal. But I just think it's interesting that DistroKid is somewhat incorporated with whatever Drake's current way of distributing music is. Like DistroKid, anybody can get a DistroKid. Your cousin, your mama, your little nephew, anybody can get on DistroKid right now. And I think that's interesting that Drake is choosing to go that path when it comes to tracking the leaked songs. Like, a lot of people think it's just free. It ain't free work, bro. When Drake leaked these tracks, Drake and his team and his label are tracking that and understand that, hey, that is money. So for everybody out there that think that Drake is just giving out free music, he is not. He has a plan, and maybe that goes into the Drake and 5 thing. I don't know, man. What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think Drake's plan is? Does it seem like a smart plan to y'all? I want y'all to drop a comment.